Hey y'all, I'm Dr. Chandler from Athens State University, and the purpose of this video today is to assist with technical educators who are coming to Athens State to seek alternative certifications such as provisional certification or degree equivalent certification. So this is just general information as far as advising, how to apply, how to register, and so forth. There is a handout that goes along with this that has the same type of information, but just in case you don't have that, you can email me and I will get that to you. But here's just some general tips for you. So the first thing you're going to want to do, if you have not done this already, is to apply for admissions at Athens State University. You can do this by going to our website and following the prompts, which is www.athens.edu. So follow the prompts for applying for admissions. You will indicate education as your first area. There should be two areas where you will kind of indicate what it is you're majoring in. So education will be first, and then the next area where you're prompted, you will specify either the full program. So if you are going to be completing a degree with us, you would specify that. Or if you're interested in certification only, then you would just indicate certification only. But you want to make sure you do that, and it may be listed as provisional or degree equivalent, or it may just say certification only. But you want to indicate so that you are connected in our system for those of us who advise in career and technical education, so that we can access your records and to help to advise you and steer you when choosing courses. Otherwise, we may not have access to that. If you have any trouble with that, you need to call our Office of Admissions, because they will be able to assist you, and they know the screens and the prompts and so much more than myself or any of our other advisors in the College of Edgewood. So call the Office of Admissions if you get stuck with that part. Once you've applied, you will get an email and you'll be notified of your acceptance, and you'll log into your Athens State online account, and the email will help you to know how to do that. It will give you the information. And in this Athens State online account, this is where you will register for your classes. Again, if you have any trouble, you could call the Office of Admissions to get help with that. If you have questions about financial aid or billing and so forth, you would want to call the Office of Financial Affairs or the business office to discuss that with them. You need to register with confidence. We don't want you taking the wrong courses or taking classes that you have already had or you might have credit for or so forth. So make sure that you know what route you're on. There is a link, and I do have it linked on the document that I use to email to folks, where you can go to the Alabama State Department of Education's website and actually look for yourself, search for your name, and you will find which certification route you're on, because you want to make sure that your courses coincide with what the State Department says you have to take in order to be certified to teach in the high school level. All right, the next section on the handout is tips for success, and that's just things like make sure that you're familiarize yourself with Blackboard, know the dates of the term that you're attending, because we do mini term sessions in our undergraduate program. So you're going to want to make sure that you are familiar with which term you're in, that you log into Blackboard on a daily basis, especially in the beginning. You don't want to miss something from your instructor. Then regularly after that you read your Athens State email regularly, that you read through all posted materials such as the syllabus, any other directions from the instructor, and communicate with the instructor of the course. Our courses, when in Blackboard, they're listed for you, but they include the course anchor, the instructor, and the department chair. And so you want to make sure that you're communicating with the instructor of the course. Those others of us listed, myself as an anchor or Dr. Cowan as our department chair, we may be able to provide you some assistance, but as far as specifics for the course, you'll need to communicate with the specific instructor listed for you. Okay, when you are looking at your document, you're going to see that I generally am able to get out to you the current semester or the most coming semester, and then usually the next semester as far as the courses that we're going to be offered with course registration numbers. I always provide or try to provide the most recent past semester. So for example, if I'm emailing you something for fall, or I'm giving you a document to help you with course selection for fall, I will have fall and spring on there, and then I will have summer as a reference for you, so you can see how our courses are offered, because you will be the one, these courses are independent, like they don't build on one another, so you take them in whatever order you want, but you will be the one who decides when you want to take them. So you'll need to know if a course is not offered, and we don't offer every course every semester. So you're going to make sure that if there's a course that's not going to be offered in one term, that you take it the term that it is offered. There's some frequently asked questions that I provide for you, just general types of information. Who do I contact for a plan of study? The Office of Admissions or the Transfer Success Center will be able to assist you. Beth Rice is wonderful. I cannot say enough good things about Ms. Rice. She can evaluate your transcripts as far as your general education. She will get that initial plan of study for you and get that to you. So she's just an invaluable asset for us. So contact her in the Transfer Success Center for information on a plan of study. If you need help with the application and getting started, you contact the Office of Admissions. If you're looking for the cost of the courses and then payment information, like I said, financial affairs, the business office, financial aid, veterans affairs, all of those folks will be able to help you with your specific questions. What do you expect in the classes? Sometimes I have people say, well, which ones are easier, or which ones are, which one should I take first? And so I usually start with, none of them are easier. They're just different topics. And so they're very content specific. The way the courses are offered, the format, the type of assignments are based on the content that is being taught within the course. And so some might be more heavily on research and writing, while others might be more project-based. But there's not one that's going to be, oh, this is the easy class, take this one, or anything like that. But your familiarity with taking online courses, what you have going on outside of your teaching and your taking classes, those things should factor in. And you're the only person who can answer that. If you've never taken an online class, I wouldn't say, oh, load up and take 3 or 4 this semester. Start out with 1, maybe 2, depending on what else you have going on, and move on from there. But these are 300 and 400 level courses, and they are a part of an approved BSED program of study, and it is my goal as an anchor of these courses that each course will be relevant and useful for you in your everyday work as a classroom teacher. It is not my goal to give you busy work, to have you doing things that have nothing related at all to what you do on a daily basis, but rather to provide you support and information and guidance that will help you to be the best teacher you can be. All of you guys are so diversified in area, so you will find that the course assignments are generally written kind of broadly. Not everyone's going to turn in the exact same thing. Your lesson plans may look a little different. Your assignments, the responses to them may look different if you teach health science versus cosmetology versus welding, or whatever your program area is. So they're going to look a little different, and so the assignments are generally kind of broad in nature in the way that they're written. The courses do not have to be taken in a specific order. You will need to be in contact with your LEA, such as your career tech director or the principal at your school, concerning any stipulations they have on you on how many courses have to be completed in a set time frame. And always email your instructor, to get in touch with them. Use your Athens State webmail so that we can send you information and not worry that it's someone else asking for your information. Include in the subject line the pertinent information. Make sure you complete the body of the email, and make sure your name and contact information is in the email so that the person you're inquiring of will know how to best help you and best assist you. Finally, which courses are which? So if you are a provisional certification person, which was formerly called the CTABC, then you will take 4 courses that are prescribed by the State Department for certification in your area. And provisional folks, you are the guys who have a closely related degree. So you will be the folks maybe who have like a business degree and you're going to be teaching business marketing classes. So provisional is 4 courses, and they are very specific. Now, this is not all you have to do to be certified, but these are the courses that Athens State have been approved for provisional certification. And those 4 courses at Athens State are CE 305, which is meeting the needs of the exceptional learner. That's CE 305. CE 432 is the methods course, methods of teaching career and technical education. CE 438 is the classroom and lab management course. And then CE 440 is the evaluation in career and technical education. So those are the 4 courses for provisional certification. The degree equivalent, which was formerly called specialty area, the 3 prescribed courses for degree equivalent specialty area level 3, so degree equivalent level 3, there are 3 prescribed courses. Some people have to take more than 3 prescribed courses. It all depends on your program area and what other educational background you have. So whether you have a BS degree, if you are in health science, or if you are in cosmetology, again, that's just another one that comes to mind. So whatever your specific program area, in addition to your educational background, will shape that. So you need to find that out from the State Department. But there are 3 prescribed courses that everyone takes, whereas when others have to then add on some elective courses at certain times. And we're not talking about the general education courses, only those offered and approved at Athens State in the 3 upper level courses. So those are for degree equivalent starting now, July 1st, 2017. Forward, the 3 required courses are CE 305, meeting the needs of the exceptional learner in the career and technical education classroom, CE 432, methods of teaching in the career and technical education classroom, and CE 438, classroom and lab management in the career and technical education classroom. So those are the 3 required courses, prescribed courses. Most people who are seeking the degree equivalent 3rd certification must take those 3 prescribed courses and then 4 additional or 12 hours of elective CE courses. So there's where some flexibility comes in, where you can make your choice based on what works better for you in what's being offered. Or if you know that you're seeking the full degree, that your end goal is to complete the BS-ED in technical education, you will then work on those required courses from that program for your electives. So again, those are the 3 prescribed, and then there are 4 electives. So I hope that helps you and assists you in the application and registration process and selecting the correct courses. Of course, at any time, if you have questions or concerns, you can contact me at Athens State University. The best way to get in touch with me is via email, and you email me at bridget.chandler@athens.edu. Thank you.